know what? After this time 1822, it feels good to be retired from WWE. That came out of the mouth of former WWE superstar CM Punk. Now, CM Punk, he don't have the muscular look, the 6'4" height that Vince love, but he's still done a lot of great in WWE. This guy is a former multi-time world champion, former multi-time WWE champion, former multi-time Intercontinental champion, a tag team champion. He had a lot of high-profile matches against The Rock. Him and John Cena had a lot of matches. Money in the Bank 2011, which was an awesome match. He had a WrestleMania match against The Undertaker. 2011, the Pipe Bomb, which was one of the greatest moments in WWE history. At the age of 35, CM Punk said he's retired. Now, I would say he's semi-retired. He got a lot left in the tank in professional wrestling. But the guy is burned out right now. He wants to live his life outside the wrestling business. Him and AJ Lee got engaged, will be getting married. Congratulations to both of y'all. Hopefully your marriage goes well. Now, time for fans to move on from CM Punk. I've been moved on from CM Punk. This will be my last video on CM Punk because he announced that he's retired. Now, we haven't seen the last of CM Punk. CM Punk will be back down the line in WWE. But right now, it's time fans to move on because CM Punk already moved on. Punk moved on, which means you have to move on. You have these fans, every Monday on Raw, chant his name and then bring him back. They was nothing but idiots who continue to chant his name. He was never coming back. He will come back down the line. Now, fans who love CM Punk, it been times where every other fan had a favorite wrestler that left and was gone for a couple years. Like one of my all-time favorites, The Rock. He's gone for 7 years. I had to move on. It's time for everybody to move on who loves CM Punk. Invest yourself into other characters in WWE and move on. That's all you can do because he's not coming back. And hopefully, everybody else, who make wrestling videos will stop making videos on CM Punk because it's done now. He's retired. And hopefully I don't see no videos. It was reported that CM Punk will return to RH Wrestling. And y'all know what guy I'm talking about anyway. I don't want to see that bullshit right there. Let CM Punk move on. And it's time for y'all to move on. Just let the guy go. Quit tweeting about CM Punk. With CM Punk, yeah, there's a chance he'll come back at Payback. No, he's not coming back this Sunday at Payback. It's in Chicago, but he's not coming back. Please move on. This guy is not coming back. CM Punk is one of my favorite wrestlers in WWE. He gave me so much great memories as a CM Punk fan. This guy's done a lot for me as a fan, and I want to thank CM Punk for giving me those great memories as a CM Punk fan. I became a CM Punk fan during the WWE version of ECW. I love all the stuff he did, man, and I watched him just grow, and become one of the most over superstars in the last couple of years in WWE. But now he announced that he's retired. Hopefully, a lot of fans who love CM Punk can just move on from the guy. People on Twitter stop, say, oh, you should come back to WWE. You a sellout. Let the man live his life. He will be back in professional wrestling someday. But you fans got to chill the hell out, man, and let this guy just live. I mean, y'all can do the same thing. Y'all can move on. It's not that hard. He's just a professional wrestler. That's it. He's not your fathers. I mean, chill. Relax, man. That's all I got to do, man. Quit just going off with CM Punk. I understand, he left and y'all ain't like it, but y'all got to move on, man. He will return someday. And all wrestlers did what CM Punk did. Stone Cold did the same thing, too. CM Punk would not be the last wrestler to just walk out on the fans. There will be a lot of wrestlers that doing it. The guy is burned out. He will return someday. When he returns someday, y'all can tweet about him, make videos about him, saying, I'm glad CM Punk is back. But right now, CM Punk will not return to WWE. He might return next year. He might return in 2016. We don't know. He is 35 years old. He got a lot of years left in professional wrestling. Let CM Punk just miss the fans. Let him miss everything about the wrestling business. Because he will miss it someday. Once he get his long break, he's going to say, you know what? I got that fire in my belly to come back to the WWE to perform in front of the fans. Because that's what CM Punk can do. He can perform in front of millions of people. And that's what he did great in his career. This guy accomplished so much. And superstar, which a lot of people in the company didn't expect him to do that. So CM Punk, I want to say, live your life outside of professional wrestling, and I will see you someday back in the WWE because I know we haven't seen the last of CM Punk in a WWE ring. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.